Oscar Pistorius, a remarkable Paralympian racer from South Africa known as Blade Runner, went through some unfortunate legal issues over the killing of his girlfriend, Reeva Steenkamp. On Valentine's Day 2013, he shot her 4 times through a locked bathroom door. Pistorius said he mistook her for a robber, thinking she was an intruder, but the prosecutors weren't buying his story. Given his celebrity status, news about the killing spread like wildfire. It didn't take long before Pistorius went from being a beloved sports icon to being scrutinized by the public. Legal experts on the other side also expressed skepticism about Pistorius's intruder defense. His trial kicked off in March 2014 and was broadcast all over the world. For those who idolized the Blade Runner, it was like being witness to a hero's tragic downfall. The prosecutors argued Pistorius and Reeva had an argument and, in a fit of rage, he shot her. As ripping as it can get, some witnesses even claimed to hear a woman's screams from Pistorius's house that night. Another dent in his defense. Pistorius maintained his defense, sticking to his claims he was under the impression an intruder was there. He even broke down multiple times during the trial, an emotional scene that didn't fit the cool, determined racer that people were familiar with. The trial was a roller coaster, to put it mildly. After a grueling 6-month-long trial, he was found guilty, but for culpable homicide, a lighter equivalent of manslaughter, and not for murder. He was slapped with a 5-year prison sentence. The court thought Pistorius didn't intend to kill Reeva specifically, though it found his actions negligent. Just when everyone thought it was over, the prosecution appealed this verdict a year later. Supreme Court upgraded his conviction to murder in 2015, deciding he must have known that firing 4 bullets through a locked door would kill whomever was behind it. Pistorius's sentence was extended to 6 years after a hearing in 2016. Fast forward to 2017, another twist came when South Africa's court decided Pistorius's sentence was too lenient. They argued that such a light sentence was not suitable for a violent crime like murder, so they increased his sentence to 13 years and 5 months, including the time he had already served. In 2018, the Constitutional Court, the top court in South Africa, dismissed Pistorius's appeal against his increased sentence. It was a hard knock at the end of an intense trial saga. Despite all this, Pistorius continued maintaining his innocence, claiming he killed Steenkamp by mistake. He stuck to his story that he thought she was an intruder. It was just a terrible, unfortunate accident, according to him. But with the court's final decision, this tale of a sports icon turned murderer came to a tragic end. The case of Oscar Pistorius is a grim reminder of how catastrophic domestic violence can be. It also shows how no one, no matter how celebrated, is above the law. It was a terrible event, an event we can all learn from to reduce violence and ensure the safety of our loved ones. Putting everything aside, our thoughts still remain with Reeva's family and friends. Thinking about what they have gone through, it's heart-wrenching. An unfortunate event took away a bright, sparking life, leaving a void and a lesson for every one of us they won't be able to forget, ever.